Okay. Hi guys. Hopefully you all will join soon. Sorry, my face just looks so red. We were just having dinner and went for a walk, and so I feel like I'm a little frazzled. But that's okay. So I am going to be doing tonight my easy hair care routine, and my hair was up in a ponytail, so I'm going to show you how easy this is and how you can kind of transform your hair in like a matter of, we're gonna do it in 30 minutes, but it will honestly take less time than that. And so it's easy for morning, night, and I personally do it like all the time. This is how I do my hair every single time I like go out for dinner and for like nicer events and things like that. So I'm gonna do it with you guys. And I'll also show you some other ways to style your hair with this specific technique we're going to do. And technique, I mean literally I'm going to curl my hair, and I'll show you different ways that I wear it, and ways that are easy to do it for different occasions and things like that. So we're going to get into it. I am first going to heat up my curling iron that I'm going to be using, and I'll share obviously that on the screen with you guys. Also, don't forget that everything during this live stream event is 15% off, and up to 30 minutes past the live stream event. So if you are thinking about something and on the fence about something, add it to your bag, and it will still be available for the 15% off up to 30 minutes past when the live stream event is over. So that's amazing. And for those of you who just joined, I am doing my easy hair care routine, and I'm going to show you exactly how I do it. I am no expert by any means. This is just what is easy and works for me. So I'm plugging in my little curling iron right now, but I just have my hair up in a ponytail all day. And this is kind of what it looks like. Now, how the secret to not getting a crease in your hair when you wear it in the ponytail all day is silk scrunchies. This one is from Slip, and they make literally the best scrunchies. The first thing that I am going to do is I just brushed through my hair, and I don't personally have this brush. I have a different one, but I know that this one is kind of like the same style, and it kind of has the same effects as the brush that I have. So it's by Cortex Beauty, and like I said, it's not the brush that I'm using now, but it's very similar. So it's really good for strengthening hair and not ripping it out. The brush on the screen is like kind of like that wet brush, so the bristles are thinner, and it's really good for detangling your hair, especially right when you get out of the shower and your hair is wet. It's more of like a comb than a traditional like bristled brush, which I personally love. And so I'm just giving my hair a quick brush before. Now, if I were to have like, it's kind of weird that I'm doing my hair at night, but obviously I'm just showing you guys what I do for my hair care routine. But obviously I would get out of the shower and I would start by using a hair oil. And you can use a hair oil at the beginning and the end of your routine. So let me just share one on the screen with you guys. Let's see if I have it here. So yeah, I use a hair oil before, and then I would take my blow dryer. I don't have the T3 blow dryer, but I just got the curling iron recently, and so I feel like this is definitely something that I need to add to my hair tools because I've loved all their products so far. So normally I would just take my blow dryer and I would section off my hair and use a round brush. This one is also by T3. I'm going to share it on the screen with you guys in a second here, but I would just kind of take my hair and in the round brush, and I would just section it and run the blow dryer on top while I am, so pretend my fist is the blow dryer. I didn't really want to do it on the screen because I felt like it would be too loud and kind of defeat the purpose, so I would just, again, use the blow dryer and keep going down the round brush until it came out all nice and amazing. It definitely is like a learning curve for the round brush and for the blow dryer, because I didn't start using it until recently, and I've always wanted that like blowout look, like right when you get out of the salon. And it definitely takes practice. It's not going to be overnight that you're going to achieve that blowout technique, but with definitely practice. Also, you can practice without a blow dryer. Like, it's really easy to use your hand and kind of pretend that's the blow dryer. And it's awkward, obviously, on each side because you kind of have to switch. And I'm a righty, so this is kind of like my non-dominant hand, so it's a little bit harder on the right side of my head. So I'd use a blow dryer. This one is a compact air dryer, so easy for travel and things like that. And then I'm just sharing with you guys on the screen here. This is the round brush that I used. This is the 3, and they have different sizes depending on your hair type. I have thicker hair, and it's kind of medium to long length, so I like using a larger round brush so I can kind of get like that longer just curl at the bottom. I don't want my hair to be like too bouncy curl because I just curl it afterwards. So they definitely have, and they do on the Verishop app have different sizes for a round brush. I went with the 3. Like I said, I have medium to long hair, and it is on the thicker side. Okay, so now I'm going to start with my routine here. So after I've blow dried my hair, the first thing that I'm going to do is take my curler and I'm going to section off my hair. So I just discovered, and I don't know why I haven't been using these before, because normally I just would put my hair up in a hair tie, but these are like studio clips. I use them at the hairdresser when you're getting your hair cut to like section it off and things like that, but these are also great when you're sectioning off your hair to curl it. So let me just also share these on the screen right here. I also have some products that I don't have, and I'll share those at the end and why they are so great and why I would love to have them. I might be purchasing them myself, but these are the clips that I'm going to be using. So they're alligator clips. And this package also comes with a bunch of bobby pins, which are great for styling. So the first thing that I'm going to do is section off my hair. I'm just going to start heating up my T3 curler, and then we can kind of do my hair care routine together. So this is amazing hair curler. It's not on, so that's why I'm touching it. But all you have to do to heat it up is pull it to the right-hand side, and then it will go, and then you're just gonna click to how many times you want, or how high you want the heat. I normally do a 4. I don't like using all the heat, but I'm going to use obviously a little bit of it because my hair is on the thicker side. If you have thinner hair, I would suggest not turning up the heat all the way, just because your hair is obviously getting a bit more of the heat when it's not as thick. So I'm just going to section off my hair right here, and like I said, this is just the way that I do it, so I'm not a professional by any means. And I'm just going to take my alligator clip here and just clip it onto the end of my bun, and then I'm just going to use the other one here to like clip up the side here so that it doesn't fall. And it looks a little bit crazy, but like I said, this is what works for me. So now that I have 2 sections, I am just going to part it so there's no hair in the back here, and then I first am going to use a heat protectant. A heat protectant is really important when you're using hot tools. The hair oil will help you when you are blow drying your hair to kind of keep it shiny and really nice, but I always, again, like using a heat protectant before I go in and actually start curling. So this one is from Laneige, but there's also a lot of other great options on the Verishop app. R&Co is a brand that my hair salon uses, and I love. It's a little bit on the pricier side, but they're on the Verishop app and a great brand, and they definitely have a heat protectant. So now that I put the heat protectant in my hair, I've kind of just brushed it through. You want to make sure that your hair is obviously not wet when you're using hot products to it, or hot tools to it. So I'm just like letting my hair rest for a second after it just did the heat protectant spray. But do you guys have any questions? Obviously just leave them down below, and I can try to answer them kind of as we go on here. This is my 15th week of doing the Verishop live stream, so I'm so excited to continue doing them. I took a little break the past 2 weeks, but now we're back up and doing them, and I'm really excited. So I will obviously announce on my Instagram and my other social channels when I'm going to be continuing to do these, but I'm hoping it will be every on a Wednesday at 8 p.m. and I will just be telling you when. So I'm going to be doing it next week on Wednesday at the same time. And then skipping 1 week and then doing the following week after that. So again, follow me on my social channels so you can stay up to date on when I'm going to do my live streams on the Verishop app. Okay, so now I'm starting on my left side of my head, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to open my curler. I'm going to share it with you guys on the screen here because this is the most amazing curler, and they also have different extensions so you can take off the barrel size. So I'm using a 1.25 inch barrel, and they also have different sizes if your hair, like I said, is shorter, is thinner, things like that. This is just like the one that I specifically like to use. So out of my sections, I'm also going to section off into a smaller little section here, and I'm going to start with the clamp facing down. Like I said, this is the left side of my hair, and I'm just going to do it in the middle here and wrap it towards my face. Now, as I'm doing that, I'm just going to open the clamp a little bit and kind of inch it a little bit further down, and then I'm going to twist again. I'm going to open the clip a little bit and twist it up again. Just hold it there and then let out the first curl and twist it one more time. And then I'm just going to kind of let it out of the clamp. Now you can see, and you'll probably see a little bit better as we go along in the front here, that it looks pretty curled. I'm just going to leave it like that. And I personally like doing that because I'm going to add a little bit of texturing spray towards the end of my hair care routine, and that will kind of hold the curl a little bit better. And then I like to specifically run my fingers through the curls once that spray has kind of set a little bit so that they're more of like a beach wave. And I find that that works really well for my hair. So again, left side, I am just going to clamp it and twist. I'm going to let out the curl a little bit, twist it up again, let it out. And then you can pull out that one curl, twist it up more, and let it out the last time. And you can kind of see that it's pretty curled all the way down. You can leave the ends out if you don't like the ends of your hair curled. And Lacey said, is it on the hottest temperature? So no, my curling iron is on a 4. You can see the temperatures here by the little dots. So there's 5 of them and I'm on 4, and it's because I have medium to thick hair. And I obviously want the heat to be a little bit higher so that my curls stay. If you have thinner hair, I obviously suggest not using so much heat, and my hair is really used to heat. And so it's not a problem. Okay, so now I'm going on the right side of my head, and I'm going to actually do the opposite. So I'm going to hold my clamp up, and I'm going to also start in the middle and twist, let it out a bit, twist up, let it out. Oops, let it out a little bit too much. And that's okay. If you do that, you can just twist it like that, and then we can just start over again. So again, I'm gonna start in the middle here. It's kind of hard because I'm looking at my phone, but there's also a mirror next to me. And now that I do that, I'm just gonna let it out, twist it a little bit more. And like I said, this is what just works best for me and my hair. Obviously, everyone's so different. So there's a million other videos on the internet, on TikTok, on YouTube, things like that for whatever your specific hair type is and how to use the tool with your hair type. This is what I just have found works best for me. And obviously, like, practice is everything because I've never used a hair clamp before. I've used a wand, and that kind of just like you wrap it around. And you can also do that with this. If you just open up the clamp, you can just wrap it around like that. I personally just don't like doing that. Okay, so now after I have finished my first layer, the next thing that I'm going to do is add a little bit of texturizing spray. So this is from Tresemme. I literally just got it at the drugstore because I ran out, but there's also a bunch of other great companies from on the Verishop app. R&Co, like I said, is one of them, and then Unready is also another great one that's also in the Verishop app. So I just shake this out a little bit, and I am going to just spray it on there. And like I said, I'm just leaving like the curls in how I left them because I'm going to run my fingers through it at the end and do a little bit of a beach wave. So I'm taking out my alligator clips. These are the T3 ones that I am newly obsessed with. These are also great for doing your makeup after you do your hair. And I can show you how you would pin it up at the end. So I'm just going to take off another section. And if you guys have any questions about the products that I'm using during this stream or about the Verishop app or about myself, then you can just leave them down below. I just took another section and you're gonna see how crazy this looks in a second. Okay, this is perfect. Now, like I said, I always use a heat protectant. This is what keeps my hair looking so shiny and amazing. Also, if you're not really big into curling your hair, T3 also has a straightener, and they also have a blow dryer and other tools like that. So these are very high quality tools. I've never owned one until recently, and I don't think I will ever go back. I had a straightener from the drugstore, which is great, but I feel like now that I am in my mid-20s, which is obviously not in college anymore, and I do my hair maybe a little bit less than I used to. I'm trying to invest in the things that I will have for a long time and that are good quality and will not break. And this is kind of the perfect time to grab things like this because they are at a 15% off discount. So I just started again in the middle of my hair there, and I'm going to twist up, let it go one, twist it again. And I probably look crazy doing this on the screen, but I'm so excited that I get to share this easy routine with you guys. And what's really also nice is that at the end of this, I'm going to show you a couple of different ways that you can wear this hairstyle. This is just like my easy go-to. I love my hair looking curled and beach waved, and I personally don't like it straight. So that's why I'm sharing this routine with you guys. Super easy. There's also a lot of other Verishop girls who are also going on the live stream this week to do their hair care routine. Okay, so my front pieces I'm going to do a little bit differently. I want them to go away from my face, so I'm just doing the opposite of what I do on the side. So for this piece, instead of going the clamp under, I'm actually going to do it on top, and I'm going to curl under so that it's going the way that I want it to. And you can kind of do like every other if you want. This is just the way that I like to do it, and I leave the pieces in the front to be a little bit longer and not so curled. I feel like it's kind of hard to tell on the screen here with my hair being so dark, but we will go back when I'm done with my head, and I'll just show you quickly. I'm kind of trying to do this fast, but explaining it at the same time is a tad challenging. But where I left off, as I was saying, there's also another girl who I'm friends with, and she does live streams on the Verishop as well. Her name is Allie Phil, and she is also doing a hair care routine this week, which is amazing. And she likes to do straight hair, so she is showing a straight hair Verishop live stream event this week. So if you're not into curling your hair, there's another great tutorial and option for you guys to also join. I believe she's doing it tomorrow night, and you can always check by going to the live stream little button at the bottom how you obviously found me, and you can just search her username. It is APhil, and then it will come up with her live stream event and the date and time and everything like that. So really great, again, to see obviously other creators and maybe a different hairstyle if you're not into the curling. Okay, so another section, I'm again going to do the dry texturizing spray. I kind of just do this all over. I know it looks crazy right now and you're kind of like, wait, does she even know how to do her hair? But this is just what it looks like before it's all done. Okay, so this is the last section, and I'm going to do this a little bit differently than I kind of did the rest of my hair because I want the pieces to mostly go away from my face and not towards. So right now I'm using my heat protectant, and R & Co, which is on the Verishop app, has some great options for hair products. So does Oribe. I've used the Oribe shampoo and conditioner before, and it is like a luxury on your hair. I'm just brushing out the heat protectant so it's not so dry, and the lighting is not so great in my bathroom. That's why my face looks all red and things like that. Okay, so now that I have my last section, I'm just going to pull this into 2 sections, and I like these to be not so tight. I like them to be a little bit looser, and obviously I'm going to make them a bit looser when I brush out the beach waves. So I'm not like doing them as many at times. Now this front piece, I'm going to do the opposite way that I just did the last piece, and I'm going to do the clamp up instead of down. Any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Leave them down below. I can definitely answer them for you guys as we go along here. And yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed watching me do my hair. This is kind of nice because I won't have to do it tomorrow morning. I love doing my hair at night, even though it kind of doesn't make sense because you're sleeping on it, but I digress. Now I'm just going the same way at the top here. You can obviously bunch together as much hair as you want. Sometimes when I bunch together a lot of hair, it doesn't get as curled, which is kind of how I want it to be for the top here. That last piece was kind of a disaster, so let's try that again. I hope you guys are having a good Wednesday night, hump day. I can't believe that tomorrow's Thursday. I'm so excited. If you guys are doing anything fun this weekend, leave it down in the comments below. My boyfriend and I are going to a first concert since the pandemic. I'm so excited about. We're going to MSG. It is a Chris Stapleton concert, who I personally love and adore. And I'm very, very excited to see a concert and kind of be back in that atmosphere of live music, things like that. Okay, so now that I'm done completely with my hair, I'm just gonna turn off my curling iron. Always make sure that you turn off your hot products when you're not using them so you never forget. Okay, and I'm just going to use the last little bit of texturizing spray kind of all over. All right, and I'm just gonna let that sit for a second before I run my fingers through it, but I just wanted to share that these alligator clips are also really great when you are done with your hair and wanting to do your makeup. So you can literally just take them like this, and they're designed so they don't leave any creases in your hair. So it's kind of perfect when you want to do your makeup. So I would kind of just do this and then do my makeup. They're obviously not on my face, keeps the hair out of my face, and perfect for those, and for also doing your hair like I just did mine. Also, another great tool for obviously every day and doing your hair are these Ponytail Elastics. These ones are by PSX Danielle, and they are perfect for every day. I like the silk scrunchies because they don't leave creases in my hair, and I believe these ones don't either. So definitely check them out. And then also, this is what I was talking about earlier, where this is the extension that you can do on the TS3. So there's different sizes for the barrels. I have the 1.25 inch curls, and this is the 1.5. So you can use kind of like whatever you want. I like larger curls, and so that's why I'm using the 1.25. Okay, now that I have my hair done, I am going to brush it out a little. So this is kind of like a comb. I wouldn't necessarily say it's a brush, and I'm just going to lightly brush out the curls. And you can kind of see a little bit better now how like nice the curls are. They're not too tight. They are just like, I would say a nice blown out curl. Let me just turn back around here so you guys can see, but it's literally so perfect, so easy. Now, some other ways that you can kind of wear your hair. So this is what I would just like do if I was running late and maybe just wanted to do my hair really fast. I also love doing it this way for date nights and things like that, and maybe like express more of my outfit with my makeup. But another really great way that you can spice up and your hair is adding a headband. So this one's really cute and just adds a little bit more to your outfit. You can also make your curls go a little bit higher so you're seeing them a bit more in your headband. So cute for fall. Headbands have been really back in, so this one is fun. And then another great thing that everyone has been so obsessed with is claw clips. This one is by MLE, and it is so, so cute. This one I just got from the drugstore, but I need a cooler one like this. And you can just kind of pull your hair back into a ponytail and wrap it around. And I just wrap it around a couple times, and then I take the claw clip and just add it in there. And then I like to pull out a couple pieces in the front, and you can make the hair in the back a little bit looser so it looks like you kind of just threw up your hair, and it's really a fun and easy hairstyle. So hopefully you guys liked that live stream event, and I kind of showed you how I did my hair in really under 30 minutes, and I was talking the entire time, so I definitely could have done it faster if I was just on my own, but it's a really easy and quick way to do your hair. And like I said, I'm trying to invest in tools and products that I know that will stay with me for so long. They're a little bit higher end, but obviously they work amazing. So if you guys missed any of this live stream, or if you have any questions, definitely reach out to me. And also you can find all these products on my collections page. So go to All Things Annie Hayes on the Verishop app and head over to my collection, hair, and you should find all the products there in case you missed it. So I'll see you guys over here next Wednesday, also at 8 p.m. And I'm going to be doing a Get Unready with Me live stream event, and I will be sharing my spa night routine instead of my every night routine, and I will be sharing with you guys some really fun products there. We'll be doing a mask together, so definitely bring your skincare, and I'll see you guys next Wednesday. Bye!